Hi, I have a few things to say before this video start st- starts. I I didn't give a rating on the last video. Very sad. I'm gonna say fish out of two statue. That's my rating for the last book. Also, I'm not an accurate source of information. You should go talk to Simply Penguins. They read the book more than me, or not more than me probably, but more recently than me. So they know what's happening. They got it. So they have the alliances down. I made a ton of mistakes in my last video and probably will make a ton of mistakes here. So, that's cool. I might just enlist their help. Uh, yeah. Woohoo! My heart is breaking and I wanna die. I ain't got no iPhone. Hello, I've returned. Welcome to an episode 3 of explaining Wings of Fire badly. We're on the Hidden Kingdom, I think. Maybe, I don't know. I need to get my Wings of Fire books out there, like buried in a ton of shit. So, you know, what happened is he died. He's gotten poisoned. And what's her face? This is Glory's book, The Rainwing, and Glory is kind of an off-brand version of Tsunami. Like, I would say Tsunami's bossy, but Glory's just mean. Yeah, Glory's sad. And they're headed to the jungle. I think that, I don't know, this is where things start to get, like, hazy in my memory. I have Alzheimer's, I think. Probably not. Yeah. Then they're headed to the poison jungle. It's not the poison jungle. That's like the 13th book, not the 3rd. They're headed to the Rainwing Forest, the jungle area, and they see the Mudwings, and the Mudwings are all like, "Oh my god, this is all scary. There's a monster in the forest. Oh, jeez, we need to leave now." And they're all like, "Wow, is there really a monster in this forest?" And then all of the sounds, the foresty sounds that you usually hear come into play, and they're like, "Oh, is that a monster?" They're all paranoid, and then all of a sudden, I don't know who it was first, but one of them is like, "Ow, I just felt something sting me in my neck." And then they're all like, "Oh no, something stung you. That's really sad. Let's do that." And then they all start to get stung, and then they all like fall over and start dying and get dragged into the bushes, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's the monster." And then Glory wakes up in the middle of this like Rainwing Kingdom, and they're all like, "Hello, we're super nice, we love you. Sorry about literally tranquilizing you, and you have no idea what we did to you. Yeah, that's not the greatest in the world, greatest thing. But we're all good because we have food." And Clay, because his only character trait is that he's hungry, eats food, and everyone's like, "Wow, let's go get webs treated." They're like, "Okay, cool, the healers are over there." And so they're going to get webs treated, and Glory's kind of checking the place out, like, "Oh, I'm gonna go look for my parents." And so she starts asking around, like, "Hey, do you know about eggs that disappeared here like 5 years ago?" And they're like, "No, we don't. We don't really keep track of our eggs here. We just throw them into a big pile and hope they don't suffocate when they hatch." And Gloria's like, what the hell? Like, who the fuck came up with that plan? That's a shit idea. So she's mad at them, and they're like, it's okay because we're gamers here, and we'll get through this. So Glory is like, I need to go talk to your queen about this, and she's waiting in line talking to to talk to the queen, right? And there's this big line of Rainwings who are all complaining about their living conditions and like they want things to change. And there are these two in front of them. I think it might be two. One of them, I know one, like Mandarin or something, but I don't remember any of the Rainwings. They're not important. They're just filler characters. So things happen. They're like, I'm so scared. There's like missing people, missing Rainwings, and it's freaking me out. We haven't found any of them. And Gloria's like, wait, there's Rainwings missing? And they're like, yeah, but the queen won't do anything about it. She says that they'll turn up eventually, but it's been like a month since they disappeared. Gloria's like, wow, what a lousy queen. I want to go talk to her. Like, why hasn't she done anything? He's like, well, first of all, she didn't really know about the problem to begin with. And he's like, why is that? Well, because they swap queens every few weeks. Because all the Rainwings are incredibly lazy and don't feel like being a queen. So Gloria's like, what the hell? Well, that's the garbage. I'm gonna go talk to her. So he goes to the queen, which is like Queen Beauty or something like that. Some name like that. And gets ridiculed for her scales being really dull, apparently. And like, damn, that's sad. And they're like, you need more sun time. And it's like, what's sun time? It's like at noon, at high noon, we just like lay on the ground and just nap. And Glory's like, fuck that. I don't like napping. Sleep is for the weak. Woo! And that's about it. She just basically rails on this person for making her sleep. And they're like, yeah, sounds like you need more sun time. And then she is like, no, I don't. I need to find these dragons. And so then, probably after that, but also I don't know because I'm an idiot. They go and like they're talking about Venom and how Venom works. She discovers like one of the Rainwings is her sibling. But again, the Rainwing is not important because he doesn't come up at any point in the series. God. I'm tired. It's like 6 in the morning. So she's like, okay, I'll take a little bit of sun time. She does that. And yeah, she gets the sun time. And then she's like, okay, that made me feeling a little bit better, but now I'm soft and I hate myself. And so they're all like, whoa, but that's great because we're Rainwings. And she's like, yeah, but I eat meat. I'm not like you scrubs. And they're like, damn, you eat meat? They're just amazing creatures. And he's like, yeah, every dragon I know would probably eat the frickin' like koalas or whatever the hell they have. Sloths, that's what they are. And so they're like, oh, someone would eat the sloths? That's so sad. I can't believe someone would just eat these. It's really depressing. So that's what happens. They eat the sloths. And no, wait, they don't eat the sloths. Again, I'm really tired, and it's kind of hard to do this with pre-recorded video because now I'm just sitting here staring at the wall and just talking about this, which is hard. But yeah, they're like, oh, no, we would never eat the sloths. And then Glory's wandering through the trees looking for lost Rainwings when a sloth prints on her and just like jumps on her shoulder, and he's like, okay, cool, that's a sloth now. Yeah, the sloth happened, and then I don't know what happens next. Then another rainwing gets kidnapped, and Glory's like, we have to do something about this, and everyone else is like, no, let's not. Why do we care about some rainwings? And then Webbs is dying even more, and we learn about Venom and how it has these weird properties where I'm gonna have to edit this so much. Where it has these weird properties where the venom, you like spray it on like a leaf or something, and then you have somebody else spray it on the same spot, and it'll like cancel out if they're siblings, which I don't know how that could work. I don't know how this universe works, but you know, it's fine. It really is fine. So Glory, being the gamer she is, enlists the help of her friends to find the dragons, the missing rainwings, and it doesn't really work. They find a hole in the whatchamacallit, they find a hole in a rock, I think. Maybe it's behind a tree. Find a hole, and this hole, it just gives off that vibe of like, no, oh, for fuck, no, I hate this. Okay, we're just not gonna deal with it. It gives off a vibe of no, just don't go near it. And so they're all like, let's go inside of it. And then they go down with like Glory attached to a rope. And that is a thing that happens. They go down with Glory attached to a rope, and then they come back up. Yeah. And then they're like, okay, let's not touch this. This isn't evidence or anything. Oh yeah, and then they end up in the Sand Kingdom when they do that, when they go down with the rope. And they're like, how the hell are we get in the Sand Kingdom? That's all the way across the continent. And then they're like, I don't know, magic. So the magic happened, and then as Glory's wand, like, well, as they're guarding the hole to see if anything comes out, Glory gets like attacked by a thing and put in a bag, and she's like, no, this sucks. And then she gets knocked out and wakes up with like chains around her mouth, and she's unable to use her venom or her claws or anything like that. And she's at this like very fiery volcano area. Then this rainwing comes up and is like, hi, how's it going? What's up? How's it going? And Gloria's like, who the hell are you? I don't want to talk to you. And they're like, oh, my name's Kinkaju. I know you didn't ask, but I still do stuff here. And then Gloria's like, yeah, I really didn't ask. Can you leave? And she's like, no, I can't leave, because if I left, then that would mean I had to leave. And leaving isn't cool. And then they're like, why? Gloria's like, why don't you have chains around your face? And then she's like, because they deemed my venom not dangerous. I can't shoot it very far, so it's not cool enough. And so that's the story of Kinkaju. And so they're like, okay, cool. And as they're like these nightwings, right, come up to Glory and start like feeding her, or try to feed her like whatchamacallit, Kinkajou hides in the corner, but they try feeding her like stuff, and as soon as they take off her mouthpiece, she sprays venom and then kicks somebody. Then it was kind of cool. You know, they all like, oh fuck, oh geez, this whatchamacallit, this the Rainwing is attacking us, and then they leave and they're like, ah, and so Glory and Kinkajou head out and they try to find the exit, and they do. They get back, and Glory immediately runs and tells her friends, the Dragonettes, like, oh my god, the Nightwings are here, oh shit, oh my god, they're torturing and fucking attacking Rainwings, and I think studying them for their venom. And Clay and everyone's like, wow, I don't know why I specified Clay there, but he is specified now. Clay, oh, I specified him again. Everyone's like, yeah, let's go. We got this this person thing. Let's go get the Nightwings. But they actually don't want to go get the Nightwings. They're scared. So Gloria's like, fine, I'll do it myself. And they go to the Queen. They're like, we need to get an army, right? Let's get this army so we can do a thing. Also, a Rainwing like ran away. There was a whole thing that happened where Rainwing, like, they were so distraught that they ran into the Sand Kingdom and they had to like track them down, and then consecutively into the Ice Kingdom. But it didn't really go anywhere, and it didn't really matter. All we did is we discovered that. We discovered absolutely nothing. There was really no point to that plotline. And there was also a character, the one who like kidnapped her, I think, his name is Deathbringer, which is like ominous name. Like, what do they all have to be? In the wise words of Arctic the Ice Prince, Arctic the Icewing, why are all Nightwing names so cryptic and creepy? Which is like 100,000,000% true, dude. I agree. So Glory's all like, oh, we gotta go. We gotta get this thingy. We gotta do. Oh god, I feel a yawn coming on. We gotta do the best. Let's make an army. We gotta get an army, and we gotta get them all and kill the Nightwings, because if we don't kill the Nightwings, then they're gonna take over all the Rainwings, and that's not good. So they're like, yeah, I don't agree. Rainwings are pacifists, so we don't want to kill the Nightwings. And Glory's like, okay, at least fight them. And they're like, no, we don't hurt stuff here. And that's not okay with Glory. So she goes over to the Queen and is like, I challenge you for the throne. And they're like, no, you can't do that. You can wait in line like everyone else does. And then Glory's like, no, I need it now. I am a salty boy. What is it called? It's a spoiled. I'm a spoiled brat, and I need that throne now. So they're like, okay, well, there is this ancient tradition where you could challenge the throne without killing somebody. And this ancient tradition where you can challenge the throne without killing somebody is like a bunch of games that the Rainwings play. But Glory, of course, will never win because frickin', Glory's not really a real Rainwing. Like, she doesn't act like one and doesn't have the experience of one. So instead, she's like, okay, let's go challenge the thing. let's do that. I'm gonna assemble a team, and then all the other queens get together for their thing, and like that works, you know. All of the queens are on a team, and there's one of them that likes slots, and there's a ton of, you know, the slots are all their thing. Another likes flowers, and all of them are really dumb. So so this Rainwing Queen, they're like, okay, you get all your people ready, and then Glory's like, I will get all my people ready. So she gets like Kinkajou, this like couple that she was talking to before, and she's like, okay, Tamarin, we need you. And I think it might be Tamarin. I might be thinking, I'm just gonna call her Tamarin. Her, him, I don't know. It's like a blind dragon. And they're like, no, I'm blind. And then they're like, yeah, well, fuck being blind. You're now part of our team. And they're like, but I don't want to be part of your team. It's like, no. You don't have a choice. You are coming with us. So Glory forces them into doing this. And there's like hide and seek, flowers, tree surfing, venom splash. Yeah, basically everybody does really good except for Kinkajou. Kinkajou like dies or nearly kills somebody with venom. A lot of things happen during that, but long story short, Glory wins by like half a point because I'm not entirely sure it was legal. And that's literally it. That Glory just wins. Yeah, once she wins, she's like, okay, we're all going to war, and all the Rainwings are like, ugh, war, imagine. And that's kind of where the book ends, I think. It picks up in the next book, Starflight's book, for cliffhanger, because I think at this point, Miss Sutherland was like, oh, this is an actual series now. I forgot to give a rating of my last one, but I will give a rating of this one. I'm gonna say 12 koala sloths out of 6 lemons. Let's do our post-credits scene. Woohoo!